Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to Slay Queen. Sorry, I read that wrong. Slay the Princess. Yes, definitely. That's what we're doing. Okay, terrible jokes aside, how are y'all doing tonight? Y'all doing well? I see Golden's vibing. Golden's here. Golden lives. How you? How y'all? Doing good? Doing great? Doing wonderful? He be wonderful. Be EA Sports. It's only game. All right, we're going to hop into this. We're almost done with one of the main endings of the game. Uh so we're just going to do that and we're going to see what the heck happens. I don't know how much more there is after it, how many endings are missing or anything of the like, but I know we're almost done with like the main part of the game. So we're just going to do that. We'll go see what happens. This may be a very short stream tonight. Heads up. There we go. Can I swap my screen over? All right. Just as a reminder to everyone, this this disclaimer it gives in the beginning. After us playing this, if you weren't here by the way for the past few streams, you're going to be very confused tonight. But happy to have you anyway. As a reminder to everyone, this disclaimer. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. And now, we're going to play. We were here last
You're
time.
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So we skipped his first bit of dialogue, but his thing starts out with, you're walking on a path in a forest. At the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin there's a princess. Q, you're here to slay her. If you don't, it'll be the end of the world. That's all he gives you. So now we get to make a decision. I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. To make our decisions, because for those who haven't been here, we're kind of collecting trauma like Pokemon cards, which I kind of mentioned in the stream title. And we're bringing them to an eldritch deity who I think wants to be reborn by the whatever energy is happening from this. So, what the heck? What do you guys want to do? What decision are we gonna make here? We've gone along with everything narrator says. We've fumbled along in my attempt at trying to play the game. We've just done everything in our power to save the princess, which we did. We just turned around and left. I think that's all. Did we do anything more? No, I think that's it. So, I don't know what we're gonna do. I actually don't know what we're gonna do. Do we want to be nice to the... Do we want to kill the princess, and then when she comes back as a ghost, we be nice to her? We could try that. Oh, I can't turn around here. That's interesting. I don't know. Here's what we'll do. Let's kill the princess. What the frick is this game? Gaslight her. Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. I like the idea, Golden. How would we best gaslight her? I got it. Let's kill her and be like, no, I didn't kill you. No, we're not going to do that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to kill her. And instead of keep trying to kill her... Yeah, kill her, then becoming her ghost friend. Alright, let's kill her. Yeah, let's kill her, and then we'll... I don't know. Let's just... I got an idea. Let's just go to the cabin. I don't know what to do.
Make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Yes, sir.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Believe everything she says. Got it.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
And there's a fine table in the corner.
Is a plain wooden table.
A gorgeous
Perched
table.
on that table is a pristine blade.
And below that pristine blade, yet again, as I must mention, is a very gorgeous table of fine craftsmanship. Okay, fine, we'll take the blade. Take the blade, and we'll go talk to
You
the
take the
princess.
blade from the
Maybe,
table.
I don't know.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
That is true. I mean, you can throw hands.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I've mentioned it before, but that's kind of mean. That's kind of like a harsh thing to say. That's like, hey, buddy, you live in the middle of nowhere. You don't have enough money to live. You don't have a good job that pays you a living wage, and you live in an apartment that's literally 2 foot by 2 foot. Killing you is probably a mercy, you know? Mercy kill. That's the justification I'm gonna use.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Marco.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Shut up, hero.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
You don't want to live anyway. I got it. Let's just be really confused by the fact that we have to kill her. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You
Yo,
walk
what
down
up?
the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I don't know. That's what we're here to find out, maybe.
Focus on the task at hand.
No.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
No way. I mean, why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Still your nerves and step forward. What? What? Why do you think I'm here to kill? Why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
She's onto us, boys. Run, skedaddle, scram.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
Oh, Hero wants me to drop it. That's weird.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I'm gonna tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
She's gone full
Tighten your
anime.
grip on the blade.
She's gone full anime.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You know, some would find that hot. We're gonna continue this conversation later.
Your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Golden says, I find that hot. I can fix her. I believe in you, Golden. Believe in the heart of the cards, and maybe you'll find Maiden.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I don't like
Shazam.
the energy she's giving
If you
off.
hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I don't like the energy of this conversation. Explore. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry. Can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade. Slay the princess. Let's see. She has 2 arms out. That is true. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she does kill us?
You go into this expecting to die. You're going to die.
But what if we don't die?
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I'm not gonna drop the blade, girl.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Fine. Have it your way. So there. Fine. I guess we're at an impasse then. Squint at the princess while holding on to the blade. Drop the blade, slay the princess. Is amazing as squint at the princess while holding on to the blade is. I literally just said what option 1 was, so I kind of have to.
I guess we are.
So there.
For the love of everything, just slay her already.
Shut up. I'm staring at her. Give me a
Or
second.
drop the blade. Do something.
You sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, that's pretty convincing to me.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
But that's effort. And also manslaughter. Possibly regicide. We don't know her official royal standing yet, but still, not ideal here. Oh, I can't do anything else other than one of the two. I got an idea.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand. You
Oh, is she gonna sucker punch me?
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
I've been got.
Shouldn't have hesitated.
I'm okay with this.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay.
What is the point of the chain? What is the point of the chain in this scenario? I don't get
As
it.
you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the prince, you shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart.
I clicked. Oops.
You had the upper hand. And now look at you.
What's up, girl?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs.
Nah, cool, bro. This is igniting something in you. Golden, stop. Turn away. Read some Bible. Get right. You need to stop.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, that's game over. Cue Friends ending theme. I need to have the Friends ending theme on a soundboard. Just for this reason. The tower. This is good. This is new. Alright, who's our new voice friend gonna be?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Awesome. I like this unique narrative plot device so far.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alright, I'm following so far. I'm getting a sense of deja vu here. Wait, hasn't this happened already? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? She's gonna kill me again. I died. What am I doing? What am I doing here, huh?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
Okay, that is fair. You did tell me that a second
If he
ago.
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Ooh, he's got us.
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Voice of the Broken this time. Okay, that's a new voice.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I mean, that is partially true, yeah.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die.
And honestly, it was, kind of hot. Well, I mean, I didn't think of it, not at all. But like, other people would definitely find that hot,
What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
That's quitter talk, brother.
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations.
She's just a
You've been given
woman.
another chance to actually
Woman,
do
not
it.
hard to kill.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of,
Oh, what's the point of doing anything?
if you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I thought we just established that it didn't happen last
What do you
time.
mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
He doesn't know.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Hypothetically, of
If
course.
it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
That's very philosophical. Still don't want to kill her, but you do you.
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end.
Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
I believe in me too. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
She killed me last time around. How can I make sure it doesn't happen again? He's just gonna say, listen to me this time. All she did last time around was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world? That's a good point. She did kind of just, monk destroy me. Just elbow to the chest. To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands? Who locked her in that basement? What is this place? I like this idea.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Look, I kind of get where narrator's coming from. She can be just a princess and still have the martial prowess to kick my ribs in. Those things aren't mutually exclusive. It's not like you're a princess, you're not allowed to have, any form of physical dexterity in the slightest. It's not like you have to be in a wheelchair your whole life or something. You can still be both. So that was kind of a dumb question, I'll admit.
We could pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Oh no. You're letting Twitter control your thoughts. This is not good.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Agreed. This is one of the few times I'm going to agree with you, Hero.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
That's rich. Okay.
Being annoying.
Agreed.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Alright, we'll see what happens when we get there. Okay,
Great.
cool.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I just want to leave, but I know where that goes, so we're not going to do that.
A warning before you go any further.
Is she going to lie, cheat, and say anything it takes to get her to be freed?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Crazy.
Don't believe a word she says.
Lying? Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time.
Exactly, Broken. You're getting it. You're getting it. You got
She
this,
caught us
brother.
off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us. At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
You got it. And don't
If
listen to
that's
the
what you
tier 3
want.
sub.
I guess I don't have a say here.
Yeah, shut up, Broken. No one cares. No one cares about you. What's the inside this time?
The interior
Oh!
of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'll grab it, but I want to
We
go to
don't
the
feel
mirror.
so small. We don't feel small. We are small.
I want to go to the mirror first.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
It's
Reach
gone.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Shut up, Broken. He's giving me I'm 12 and this is deep vibes. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I wonder if we're just gonna walk in and Yorm the Giant from Dark Souls 3 is just gonna take a couple steps toward us. I would love if that were the case.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as
Yom,
deep as you are tall.
My old friend.
The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
See, bud? Life can be good. Just cheer up a
It's still
bit.
a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
I don't want to witness you. I don't think.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
I was kidding about her being Yorm the Giant, by the way. Is that actually what's happened?
She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Fair enough. Let's go see Yorm the Giant.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The
Oh
princess
gosh, I was
stands
correct.
almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
So, Golden. Thoughts? Questions? Comments? Concerns? I'm all ears, buddy. She can crush my head between thighs. Okay, yep, there we go. I was waiting for that.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
I have a knife.
You brought that knife again.
Yes.
Even though you know it's useless.
Yeah.
Such charming audacity.
Thank you.
Drop it.
No. I don't know. What do we want to do? I know what Golden wants to do. But is that what we should do? Is that what we should do? Should we give in? Should we let the tier 3 subs win? Is that what we should do? What are you guys feeling? I know you, Golden. Yeah, I know you. I know where this is going. You know what? You know what, Golden, you've been so active in chat tonight. You've been such a good lad. We're gonna do this just for you, brother.
The blade slips from your
Just for
fingers
you.
and clatters uselessly to the floor.
I got you.
We didn't have to do that.
No, he didn't. What'd you walk into? So we tried to kill a princess. She turned into a D&D monk and crushed our rib cage. We got reincarnated, and she became Yorm the Giant from Dark Souls 3, and now Golden is kind of having an existential crisis on thoughts and emotions whirling within him, and we're kind of just going to give into what's going on. Or mommies, yeah, that too. What Golden just said.
And yet you did.
And yet I did.
She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
I mean, that's... Okay, Broken. Let's talk about some Euclidean logic here, okay? Let's talk about this. You wouldn't understand what it's like to be in her presence. Now, Broken, I am you. You are in my head. You're in her presence. I am as well. I am physically in the room with her right now. With you. So you could say that, yes, I do in fact know what it's like to be in her presence. I need to point that out to you, alright? We good? We clear? Gotcha.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
He's aware. He's aware. He's weird. He's aware.
Kneel.
Oh boy, yep. No.
No! I don't wanna! You can't make me! No!
Fine.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
This is you, Golden. This isn't me, this is you.
That's my good little bird.
Don't call me
No.
that. Do not
Why
call
don't
me
we
that.
talk?
Do not call me that. Do not ever refer to me as a little anything or anything animal related. Do not do that ever. The knife is at my feet. I can still use this. It won't do much, but I will prove a point, okay?
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
Okay, where's your point?
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
I like Dark Souls. It's a good game.
Speak.
No!
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
No, I won't tell you, so there.
No, we're going along with Golden's tier 3 sub arc.
You weak-willed buffoon.
That's me.
Is that so?
Yeah.
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
I don't know what that means. You're very tall. You're very tall. I don't like that.
What did you send me, Golden? Golden, you upset me. I need you to understand that, alright? You upset me a lot.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Ma'am, I work at a Food Lion. What are you talking about? I'm here to deliver your groceries. What?
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize
I told
it.
you not to refer to me as a little
She's
bird.
inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Excuse me, sir. This is a Wendy's. What do you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
The world's your oyster. Be who you want to be.
I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened after I died? I'm not going to help you in the world. I'm yours to command. Pledge yourself to her. I was originally thinking I was gonna do that, but like this just is. Am I correct, Golden? Is this what the decision I'm making here? Is that the decision? Is this what I'm doing? Is this what's happening? Yeah. Okay.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
I mean, this is the Wendy's. So, I don't know.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
I mean, I'm short.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
You don't have a choice.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
No, that's the grease from the onion rings I ate earlier. They were very good, but also very greasy. I have high cholesterol. What were we talking about?
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you?
Maybe.
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
I just said that 5 minutes ago. Not 5 minutes, 5 seconds ago. I said that. I said the thing. You guys heard? I said that.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
Well, that is true. I don't understand much.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Ah!
Rise, my little bird.
I said not to call me that. Don't say those things.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Oh. Person wants to Dude, Golden, I don't think this is healthy for you. Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are.
Don't say that.
It's time for us to leave.
Alright, you got it, boss. I was gonna say, end the gaslight, cause pro before ho. Yeah, you right, bro. But now I fed the Eldritch entity the last one. Do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. I don't know why I said that so chipper and upbeat. Oh, your time to leave. It's time to go now. Take her hand, but you can't. Why? Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. I don't want to look at us.
Well, too bad. You approach the mirror.
I don't like that silence.
Voice feels small, distant as you approach. Gaze into my reflection. What am I this time? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're nothing at all. Oh, that isn't right. You can't be nothing. Refocus your gaze and you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh, this is different. I wasn't expecting this ending this time. Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Another crack forms. And another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Wow. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you part of me, or are you something else? You're the one who wanted to slay the princess. I've met you many times. Have you been the same all along? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? Where is this place? Where are we? If I ever get to see you.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
More than 4. That was loud. Have you been the same all
I
along?
haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shut both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
So you do know about the looping. So many of the times I've met you before, you denied it was even a possibility. Why'd you lie to me?
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
That's fair.
For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Sure, bud. People out there beyond the walls of the contract, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do? What is my true identity?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Huh. Oh, that's all you're gonna say about that? I don't want to be a god. I want to be me. What? If anything to say about all of your hubris? Anything down here about it? How am I supposed to rid the world of death?
By slaying the princess. Once she's gone, everyone will get to exist exactly as they are. No more fear, no more howling chaos, just life. Forever.
Interesting. Is this the Loki plot? Maybe. I don't want to be a god.
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
If you're not me, then what are you?
I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Some of these are such long answers, and others are like, oh yeah, it's gonna rain tomorrow. Bam! What is the princess?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
She is that which... She becomes that which others perceive her to be. Literally, didn't I call that last stream? That we were seeing her in different ways because of the new voices in her head?
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
You weren't even here, Golden. Shut up. I definitely called this. You saw her the way I wanted to see. Okay. Well, that's debatable. Well, I mean, at the end there, yeah, I did see her that way. I don't like it. I don't agree with it, but I see it. Of all the things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread? Because I perceive her to be that way. How am I supposed to destroy an abstract construct? If neither of us leaves this place, does that work? Can we just stay here?
With some amount of difficulty. But you're an abstract concept yourself. It would have been preferable if you had destroyed her within the confines of the construct, but when I shaped the two of you, I made sure that you were strong enough to see things through.
If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
Rest easy. Take her at a time. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Say nothing and watch him end. That's brutal. Sure, I'm going to destroy her.
Are you lying? I can't tell. But I've said my piece, and my time's up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Bye, bud. I'll miss you. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. Narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, vast and nascent god, and it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. See you to the cabin. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Yo, what's up?
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
I'm not sure if I want to be seeing you, but yes, I can.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you
Can't say the
dearly.
same. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
I don't know what that means, biblically accurate angel.
So,
I'm not sure if
will you
biblically
attempt
accurate
to
angels
destroy
had
me and
that,
bring about a world
you
devoid
know?
of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Yeah, that too. There's so many stories we have left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have to say? Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions that I need to make before I make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you're always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked on? All of them led me to this moment. Must be another way. Better set your Twitch stream to art, otherwise they won't allow the woman. Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Do we kill her? Or do we not? I think we kill her. Because I don't know what she is. She seems like a bad. The name of the game is literally Slay the Princess. And I'm not liking the vibes she's giving off. Granted, he did say if I kill her, I'm going to be alone, and there's just going to be nothing. Let's just say it's time to leave.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
Final piece of Exodia? Free yourself. I don't exactly have a choice in this matter, then. Sure. Why not? You fall into myself. Well, really? Body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel a sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. Feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled, and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. Push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Oh, that's what it means by a love story. It's a love story between these two eldritch beings. Either that or this was just meant to be a Valentine's Day game. Sure, you got it, biblically accurate angel. I have a tiny hand. I'm a small man. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Grass. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
It's grass, my friend. There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been.
What is this game?
And just like it always will be.
You got it. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you always have been, just as you always will be. The conflict is in your nature. The two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. There are no endings, only new beginnings. That was a game. Okay. Wow. Jonathan Sims and Nicole Goodnight. You two were legends with the voice acting. That was insane. That was really good. Stock footage of the grass at the end. That was really good. It was very game. Thanks to the little creatures. Look at the little axolotl! Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. Wow. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of gratitude, here's the track order for the special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Oh. I don't know what this means, but sure. Here's the track order for a special playlist. Oh, I bet if you play all of these in order, you like make sense or something. Join the Discord, join it. Okay, now this kind of catches me off guard here. Play your other game. That sounds kind of cool, actually. Make your playlist, follow us somewhere else. Turn to main menu. Interesting. That was really good. That was very, very good. I really like that game. There was more endings, probably. But I think that is an awesome place to end off, at least this game. That's an awesome place to leave that off. So, let's swap over to here a moment. I'm going to check something real quick. Do I have this game installed? I might wait on it. We might play it now. We'll see. Let me go to my games. Piku. Yeah, I have it installed. Alright, I'm not sure if I want to play it now or if I want to wait for another day to play this. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? I might just call it here. We may just do a short stream tonight. I'm tired. And we got to finish off the Slay the Princess game, which was very cool. I might, you know what? Yeah, let's leave that there. Let's leave that off there. That was very good. I know exactly what I'm going to play for the next stream. I have it set up. I have it installed. We'll do that. We're just going to call it here because I'm tired. We had a fun stream tonight. Wasn't long, but it was cool. And we will likely do a very fun stream on Monday. Again, sorry it was so short tonight, but you know what? I had a fun time. I hope you guys did as well. And I thank you all for showing up for this. This was a ton of fun, and I always enjoy doing these streams because you guys are cool and epic. Alright, I'm going to head out. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Have a great weekend. I will see you all Monday-ish, probably. Goodbye.